If the true measure of a society is how it treats its women and children, well, we still have work to do. Alabama is at a crossroads, a juncture between a torrent of unprecedented growth and decades of structural economic barriers holding women back. Right now in our state, hundreds of women still lose their lives while giving life. 80,000 are missing from the workforce, putting their families at the edge of an economic cliff and robbing local economies of $12 billion annually. Just last year, 85,000 families needed access to childcare but couldn't find it. And yet beyond these barriers, streams of progress are flowing. Through eye-opening research and women-centered strategy, we are not only shifting public narrative around the greatest opportunities for women's economic mobility, but turning those opportunities into real policy change. And while we lead that charge, advocating legislation that transforms systems for women tomorrow, it is our philanthropy that meets the needs of women today. Which is why we're actively expanding our grant making to cover 40 new counties. Just this year, those flowing streams resulted in a seismic shift in Alabama's workforce landscape with the passage of the historic Child Care Tax Credit Law, a law that could impact the lives of 7,500 families in the first year alone. These are the types of choices Alabama must continue to make to procure economic freedom for women and families, and doing so requires unity. Women's Foundation of Alabama is proud to be that unifying voice, locking arms with you, with community, business, and government to think big, play big, and invest big in the exponential power and potential of women and families. From ripple to wave, from wave to turning tide to now, a watershed moment. The corridors of our future are open, but only you can decide what happens next. Starting now, we're on a mission to move 10,000 women into the workforce and onto the path to economic mobility by 2027. You have the power to help us seize this moment. And as for me, well, I didn't come here to play the game. I came to change it. And through your giving and action, so can you. Join us in unleashing the power of women.